Understanding intestacy. Quick quiz. Which of the following is the most popular device for distributing the estate of deceased persons? A last will and testament, a revocable living trust, or state law? You probably guessed A, but it is actually C. That's because most people die with no estate plan in place, which means that whether they realized it or not, they chose C. The estates of people who die with no plan in place are distributed according to what's called intestacy laws. The intestacy laws are state statutes, often decades or even centuries old, which dictate how an estate lacking a valid estate plan must be distributed. This estate planning option contains many possible disadvantages. First, the inheritances handed out under the law may not match what the deceased actually wanted. Second, as the American Bar Association notes on its website, it is expensive. The probate court must appoint someone to be the administrator of your estate, and costs associated with this process are greater than naming an executor in advance. These expenses come out of the estate of the deceased before any of the heirs receive anything. There is no election for this option, because it happens by default for those who chose to ignore or procrastinate about the critical need for estate planning. If you do nothing, you will leave behind no plan on how to achieve your personal and family goals. Your state legislator, not you, will determine your legacy, thus leaving you and your family with little, if any, control over the eventual outcome of things. A life event can strike at any stage of life and without warning. Without adequate advanced planning, the consequence of procrastination can have a devastating impact on both you and your family or loved ones. So as you can see, if you care about controlling who receives your assets upon your death and maximizing the amount your heirs and beneficiaries will receive, then the most popular estate planning option may not be the way to go.